Bob Unanue is the CEO of Goya, and he joins me now. Bob, thanks for being with us this evening on Primetime. I'm listening to Kamala Harris. I think we should all listen. She's telling us in theory, and she's telling us in practice, how she will convert the American economy into socialism.
Yes, and you hit the nail on the head, Will, and thanks for having me. Unfortunately, they're using a nail gun to put the last nails in the coffin of this economy and this country. I have family in Venezuela, and you'd be surprised that right now there's relative calm, except for the election, which was a fraudulent election. There's relative calm because the Tren de Aragua and other of these gangs have come to this country. Maduro has sent them to this country, and he's not going to take them back. From day one, the Harris and Biden administration started a war against the middle class, a war against fossil fuels, a war with the Green New Scam, open borders, and it just set our weakness as a country, as an administration around the world, set us into wars, which meant inflation. Right. If you take Russia and Ukraine, the Russia-Ukraine countries, they have 50% of the world's fertilizer. Fertilizer prices tripled. They have 30% of the world wheat, 20% of the world's corn. They have sunflower seeds. They have sand for fracking and glass. Inflation went out of control. From day one, they put in executive orders that set this country on a disastrous path.
And now we have the follow-on policies, sold to you as alleviating the problem of inflation, but exacerbating our fall into a socialist economy. Those policies that we heard from Kamala today include price controls. You bring two levels of expertise to this conversation, Bob. First, your direct relationships or knowledge with Venezuela, but also your knowledge of the food industry. Putting price controls into the food industry on groceries, which I understand, Bob, operates at about a 1% to 2% margin, where most industries in America, on average, operate on about an 8% profit margin. She's suggesting the problem is you, greedy food companies, and the solution is to reduce your 1.5% profit margin.
The problem is when the government gets in the way of the free market. They talked years ago about a $15 wage, minimum wage. At that time, a warehouse worker might make $9 an hour. Today, it's 18 to 20. And wages have gone up, but the problem is so have costs. And so, we are, the government, when they get involved with these things, pricing, wages. When I was a kid, if you had a lemonade stand and it cost you 10 cents for the glass, the straw, the product, to go to the store to get it, and the government comes along and says, I want you to sell that lemonade for a penny. You just got to fold up your lemonade stand and go home. And the grocery business, which does make 1% to 2% and hires a lot of people, those people are forced to, we're going to put them out of business by controlling pricing. The government has no business in controlling prices. What the government should go into, and unfortunately what the government is involved in, as a middleman, which is Tara Lee Rodas testified last year, the middleman in child trafficking and drugs, which is coming out of Venezuela. We are the biggest consumer. The Latino is the biggest victim of this. And we are the middleman. We're profiting off of over 100,000 children being lost. And we want the money and we want control. We want to stay in power so we can continue to abuse and exploit the working class and the people of this country. It's evil, is what's happening, and they want to double down. The Trump economy was cruising along, and they undid everything. They destroyed it, and they're going to put the last nails in the coffin of this economy and this country if they prevail.
Well, I think
God bless us. I hope they do not.
Well, I think it's stunning. I think we all have to listen because they're giving us the direct policies. She is describing the direct policies, and she's giving you the theoretical, philosophical goals to move this country from free market capitalism into, at a minimum, socialism. Bob Unanue, thanks for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.